All right. Somebody every live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays asks about Fantom, so I have a lot going on this chart. First observation is I'm on the 4-hour chart. I could even go to the daily, but I'm on the 4-hour chart. You have a series of lower highs and lower lows. Therefore, pressure is down. It's very likely going to hit some horizontal down lower, which I am seeing right at a psychological number of $1. It's probably going to wick below. I think it's extremely high probability over the next several days it hits 96 cents. It looks very, very likely, especially after all these. So I'm going to zoom in now. Just the general structure over the last couple months. Lower highs, lower lows. A lot of failures and rejections from the weekly 10. So this red line is the weekly 10 EMA. You have rejection, 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 rejection. It's going to try lower. Could it form a higher low here? It's possible. Oop, can't see that. Could it form a higher low here? It's possible, but it's not likely. Therefore, I would begin being interested for a buyback just under $1, around 95, 96 cents, because it looks like it's headed towards this this is a really important horizontal here. Established from this wick high, this wick low. Usually when you turn on a dime like this, even though there isn't a lot of activity on that line, but when you turn on a dime, for some reason, it is as much power as having like 10 daily candle closures at the same area. I don't know why, but for altcoins and Bitcoin, it just is. When you see a drastic, it turns on a dime, it goes exactly the opposite way at one instant. This is going to be a very powerful line. This could help Fantom. This could end up being support. However, this is kind of like your Cardano $1 line. This is your kind of your cliff. If it goes below this 95, 96 cent area, it's going to be bad, and it will probably move very quickly down to your next target of, a 45% drop down here. It would probably be pretty quick. It would probably be very quick, especially if Bitcoin is bearish and the traditional markets are going down. Therefore, right now, it looks like pressure's down. It looks like it looks like it's going to hit 95 cents before it can do anything special. However, I think it has a double digits percentage chance of forming a higher low here and retesting the weekly 10 before it, and just retesting the weekly 10. I'm not going to elaborate beyond that because, bit by then, Bitcoin can turn around right as it's coming up. So the first most probable is about 96 cents. Second most probable is it forms a higher low, revisits the weekly 10, and I won't make, any other. I won't elaborate beyond that whether it would break up and out of there or whether it gets rejected and come down because I don't know what Bitcoin and traditional markets are going to be doing by that point. But over the next 5 to 10 days, those are your two most likely points. 95 cents straight down or higher low, and then you revisit the weekly 10 somewhere around $1.40. But I think it's much more probable that Fantom over the next 10 days or even 15, so roughly 1.5 to 3 weeks or something, hits 96 cents. I think that's the most probable. Hopefully that was helpful.